Year 5 of the ALGS is right around the corner, and this is everything that you need to know as a competitive Apex fan. First of all, going into this year, there will be legend bans. Essentially all this means is at the start of the series, no legends will get banned. Each match, the most played legend, so let's say for example in match 1 Ash is the most played hero, they will then get banned for the rest of the series. This will repeat itself each game unless all heroes of a class are banned, then the one that has been banned the longest will return. This will be taking effect in the Pro League, the Pro League qualifiers, the last chance qualifiers, and all 3 LAN events across the year. The next thing is the ALGS Open. This is probably one of the biggest LAN events of all time, consisting of 160 teams at one LAN event. This will take place between the 1st and 4th of May this year. Now the format will still be pretty similar to a normal LAN. The 160 teams will be split into 8 groups of 20, each playing a series of 6 games. Now this is where it gets a little bit hard to follow. The top 10 teams from each of the 8 groups will go to winners bracket and the bottom 10 will go to losers bracket. We now have 80 teams in winners and 80 teams in losers. This means there'll be 4 groups playing in winners and 4 groups playing in losers. Then the top 10 of each group in winners will go to winners again, the bottom 10 of each group in winners will go down to losers, the bottom 10 of each group in losers will be eliminated, and the top 10 of each group in losers will be matched with the bottom 10 of each group in winners, if that makes sense. At this point 40 teams are eliminated, 80 teams are in losers and 40 teams are in winners, meaning 2 sets of 20 in winners and 4 sets of 20 in losers. Now the top 10 of the 2 sets in winners will go to winners, and the bottom 10 of the 2 sets in winners will go to losers. On to losers, the bottom 10 from each set will be once again eliminated and the top 10 will go back to losers again. We will now have 60 in losers, 20 in winners and 80 teams eliminated. Of the 20 teams left in winners, the top 10 will go to the ultimate finals and the bottom 10 will go to the losers. Now once again the bottom 10 of each loser set gets eliminated and the top 10 go to losers again. We now have 110 teams eliminated, 40 in losers brackets and 10 in the ultimate finals waiting for losers bracket to finish. Quick time, the losers bracket now becomes a usual tournament bracket where the 40 teams, 20 will be eliminated, 20 will move on, and then of those 20 teams, 10 will be eliminated and 10 will move on to the ultimate finals. And then the 10 teams who qualified from winners and the 10 teams who qualified from losers will have their final in the classic match point format. And if you couldn't understand from that, have a look at this Reddit post which basically just explains what I did. The next change to give your brain a break will be going over regions. This is quite simple. Last year South America didn't have a Pro League, although it did in year 3, so in year 5 they've decided to combine North America and South America. This results in us now having 4 regions for Pro League: APAC North, APAC South, EMEA and the Americas, which is a combined result. Now next I'm going to go over the changes to the map pool, which is a big controversial one. So this year at Pro League, Apex have decided to remove World's Edge as a competitive map, which makes sense because it has been a competitive map for literal years. This is going to be replaced by Broken Moon, which has actually been decent to watch in scrims, so that is something I am looking forward to. This will join the previous maps of E-District and Storm Point to make your 3 maps for this year of ALGS. Now I only have 2 more small things to go over. The first one is going to be prize pools. Now they believe it should no longer be the top 20 teams getting all the money, as if you make it to a LAN that is a very good achievement. So they've made it so in the normal mid-season playoffs and the ALGS Championship there will be 30 teams receiving money, and in the ALGS Open the top 40 teams will be receiving the prize pool. The prize pool will stay the same amount as 5 million over the course of the year. Now the last and the most definitely least, and I'm going to do a cool title for this one, POI drafting will now be in the last chance qualifiers and the Pro League qualifiers, just to make things more competitive, and the teams in those will be more ready for Pro League that way. Overall I am genuinely a big fan of these changes, and I think they will make competitive Apex once again a lot more fun to watch, even though it's already one of the best esports in my opinion. Now let me know about your thoughts on all of these topics down below in the comments. Tell me if you think there's anything they should change that they haven't. Just give me your overall opinions. On top of that, remember to like, subscribe, leave general feedback about how I can make these videos better, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.